Previously on One Warrior Series, we recruited 2 women who tested their boundaries on the water, in the gym, and in the air.
If I happen to be here and I pick Alex up and I go to slam him, it is my responsibility to make sure he doesn't land on his head. If you pick somebody up, do not put them on their head. Grab somebody bigger or smaller than you, just don't try not to grab somebody your same size, all right? Partner up.
As soon as we saw Alex's wrestling against the wall, it was clear that he was a standout. All we needed was a quick glance at his stand-up and grappling games to realize that we wanted him.
My name is Alex Shield. I'm 29 years old. I live and train out of Tiger Muay Thai in Phuket, Thailand, and I'm from Maryland in the United States of America. I started wrestling when I was 10 years old, and then, I was a pretty good wrestler, but it was never anything I wanted to pursue in college. So I ended up going to college, stopped wrestling, and that was when I started training jiu-jitsu, and I started competing and training in kickboxing and MMA, and mostly my focus was on jiu-jitsu. My last semester of college, I finished in China. When I had finished my last semester of school, I hadn't been training or competing at all, and I knew I wanted to go to Thailand. I knew I wanted to train Muay Thai. I've always been a fan, and I trained in America, so I went to go travel and train, and I wanted to fight Muay Thai, and I was gonna stay for a few months. That few-month trip ended up turning into coming up on 7 years now, so it was never planned, but that's how I ended up in Phuket. My whole family, parents, friends was like, what are you doing? I come from a very suburban American life where it's go to high school and get good grades, go to college, get a job. I'm definitely the different one of the family. I wouldn't say I'm the black sheep. I'm not like nobody, has shunned me from the family. I'm definitely that weird cousin, the weird nephew, that crazy guy that lives in Thailand and has tattoos. It wasn't that they were not supportive. I just think that they didn't understand. I don't blame them. It sounds a bit crazy. Go to this big university for 4 years and then you want to live on an island in Thailand. It does sound very like trying to escape reality or something. And I think at that time, maybe I was. Maybe I was trying to escape reality. We're gonna go meet Emma over by the pool, go for a swim, get some sun, go have a bit of fun, yeah?
Get my bugs on, just that protein.
Yeah. To my family, it was, every conversation was, okay, when are you coming home? Okay, when are you gonna get a job? Okay, when are you gonna do this? And I don't blame them, it makes perfect sense. Over the years, they've seen that I'm able to, make a living out of this, and my first opportunity came teaching at a small gym in Singapore. You're gonna pay me money to teach people something that I love. It was a no-brainer. And it also gave a bit of validity to my family, because for such a long time, they were like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, I'm gonna teach jiu-jitsu, and they're gonna give me housing, and they're gonna fly me there. And so it really gave, not only for myself, but it kind of gave my family a bit of reassurance that I wasn't, just in Patong fighting, tuk-tuk drivers. I promise this is on the way to the weigh-ins, okay? We did not just come here because we wanted to go here. Eventually, the job opened up at Tiger. It was right place, right time, and I jumped in, and now I've been teaching about coming up on 4 years.
Almost 6:15. Night jits happening now.
I love my job. I love teaching people. I don't think you have to be the best competitor, best fighter to be a good coach, but for me, I want them to know, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Trying my best to lead by example. That can be a bit tough sometimes. I want to be an example for my students. Jiu-jitsu has changed my life. It's given me so many things, and it's led me to where I am. And if I can teach that to somebody else, and who knows, at a class of 30, maybe one person keeps training or just goes home and keeps on training. But if it changes, like really, really can change that person's life, I love that. And so I always love it.
เอาทำไทยนึงเผ็ดหน่วยมากครับ
Did you learn to speak because you started dating a Thai girl, or did you learn before that?
So my first year here, I didn't know like any Thai. And then before I got a teaching a jiu-jitsu job in Singapore, I got an office job at Tiger. That was like my end. I was 22. they're like, hey, we need somebody to respond to all the customers, speak and do bookings and stuff. So my first job at Tiger was actually, I used to run info at tigermuaythai.com. And so I was in charge of booking everybody who came to Tiger.
My dogs, those are the best. Those are the reasons I'm happy to come home, besides my girlfriend. Don't tell my girlfriend that. I have 2 dogs. One is my dog. His name is Rufio. He's a pit bull. He's a year and a half. And he's a sweetheart. He's just a little baby. The other dog, he's 14 years old. That's my girlfriend's dog. He's the old man, but he's the boss of the house. My girlfriend, she's from Bangkok. She's great. We've been together about 2 years now. She moved down here for me, which is pretty big deal. You know, moving from the big city and having a good job and moved down here and where she didn't really know too many people and had to find a new job and stuff. Yeah, she's good. I live in Phuket. I live on an island, so I love to go to the beach. We got beautiful beaches here. I like to ride motorcycles. I definitely love adrenaline.
When Alex mentioned that he loved riding motorcycles, I wanted to take advantage of having a tour guide. When you're in a city, it's easy to forget how close you actually are to beaches and the beautiful countryside of Thailand.
I work in Phuket, so, and I would do this job anywhere. Like I have a lot of friends who teach jiu-jitsu and are fighters. And you go to work and you teach and you go home and you have dinner and you do it again the next day and we forget where we are. So sometimes like on the weekend we'll be like, hey, let's just get out of here. And you see a place like this and it just, you know, makes you appreciate where we are. Every time I've been up here and you look at how like far this goes up, I mean, it's just like the most humbling thing. Like it's so massive. Rich and I, we just got back from the bike trip, went all the way up to Phang Nga. Now we're in Patong Beach. Bit exhausted, bit tired in the sun all day. Rich?
Exhausted. I'm beat up.
Nice and
I'm
tan.
burnt. I'm 5 shades darker.
Yeah.
Look how dark I am compared to him.
Yeah.
He's still pale.
I live here and I don't know. So I think that's it for the bikes for a while. I'm gonna just get some food. And
I'm good with the coconut water. That's all. I just need a couple coconuts.
the coconut, we're good. Hey, good thing we're in Phuket. We're good.
When I say we're going for a drink, I mean coconut.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good to me. That's it. We're good. Of all the fights I've ever had, I was fighting Muay Thai in a local stadium here, the WIT, and real Thai style. Like, it's the best environment to see a Muay Thai fight. Like, Emilio's there, and Emilio is one of my favorite people. This guy is always good to make me laugh.
Hey, love you, bro.
We get to the stadium and we see my opponent and he's got like a 6-pack and he looks like a fighter. For me, I was prepared, but you can see the look of my friends, but especially Emilio. He looks at me and he goes, okay, bro.
Just had that Muay Thai fighter look. That I just knew for sure that he definitely wasn't his first rodeo.
And it ends up being like a really hard fight. The guy cuts me really early in maybe it's the first round or second round. The guy's chopping my leg. I can barely walk. It was just like a real back and forth fight. Like the bettors were going crazy, but I was losing. I ended up hitting him with a clean punch and I knocked him out. And the place goes crazy.
You know, hit the guy, boom, the guy goes down, clean knockout, and I remember just like.
And Emilo, when he gets excited, he gets excited. As he jumps up on the ring, he falls forward over like this, over the ropes. Like his feet comes over his head and his head goes down.
My body got stuck over the rope.
So he swings back like a teeter-totter, and as he gets back up, he goes like this, and he smacks Roger's brand new phone out of his hand.
Boom, his phone flew out and broke. It was a whole bunch of craziness.
Losing, and then coming back to get a knockout win, just this big wave of emotions, and it was one of my favorite moments I've ever had. It was great. Jiu-jitsu is definitely something I will do forever. Cheesy or cliche as that sounds, this is how I express myself, and this is how I find out about myself, and this is how I learn things about myself, and the whole thing. Like, for me, that's how it is. I worked very hard and I put in a lot of time. I'm just grateful that the opportunities came and I was in the right place to be able to take them, and I've never done it 50%. I've always been really grateful that it's happened to me and tried to make the most of it. When you want something so bad, or you want to be successful at something so bad, it's more not the fear of getting hurt, maybe more the fear of not being successful at it. One of the best pieces of advice my friend Joe Ray told me was, like, as I was so nervous and, you know, my legs were feeling a bit heavy, and he goes, hey man, like, he goes, don't fight that feeling. He's like, whatever feeling you have, just go with it. You're nervous or you're scared, just go with it, keep going, because it's not gonna change the skills you have, it's not gonna change the preparation you did. When you have those feelings, it's okay, just keep going. It's great. It's great. I'm really excited for One Warrior Series, and Rich Franklin's a legend. I mean, you know, this guy is coming to my gym and watching me train and being very complimentary of me. I mean, that's nothing small. It felt amazing, honestly. It really did. Like, I felt really good. I'm just excited for my own opportunity. I'm just really excited to put on an exciting show. Winning is important, but being a good sport and putting on a good show and having your opponent kind of meet you at that same level of enthusiasm and exciting style is important.
Meet Bang. He'd only driven a car one time. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Today was his day to redeem himself.
If he beats you, you have to do a full 5-minute Muay Thai round with him.
What the?
All right. So you got to beat him today. Okay, because then you full round, one full round.
Yeah, sure. I'll take you up.
Okay,
That's all right. That's all right.
All right. I want to race then. Let's do this.
I'm not even worried about this matchup, because what Rich doesn't know, but I know, is that this is Bang's first time, or really his second time driving.
My objective is not to win this race, is to make sure that Jonathan loses. We're gonna have fun.
ไม่ได้คิดหรอกครับว่าจะขึ้นไปต่อยกรุงเทพแต่ว่าคือตอนผมต่อยที่บ้านนอกไม่มีคู่ชกก็เลยต้องหัวหน้าค่ายเก่าก็ต้องส่งขึ้นมาอยู่กับอีกค่ายหนึ่งครับเพื่อมาฝากตัวซ้อมแล้วได้ขึ้นชกกรุงเทพก็คือเป้าหมายที่ผมตั้งไว้ตอนนั้นก็คือเป็นแชมป์1 เส้นหรือ 2 เส้นนี่ผมก็ภูมิใจแล้วครับแต่พอก้าวไปถึงตรงนั้นแล้วปุ๊บจริงๆแล้วความเป็นแชมป์นี่มันไม่ได้มีความภูมิใจเลยครับแต่ความภูมิใจจริงๆก็คือนักมวยคนหนึ่งที่ได้ก้าวไปยืนในจุดสูงสุดคือเป็นเขาเรียกว่ามวยเอกแล้วก็เป็นมวยที่แฟนมวยอยากชมอยากให้เขาชกต่อเนี่ยครับตอนนั้นมาสอนพวกลูกค้าอยู่ก็มันมีคนจัดตรงโซนรังสิตครับเป็นเองแล้วก็พี่จ๋าหมอจ๋าแหละถามผมอยากชกไหมผมบอกว่า MMA คืออะไรผมไม่รู้จักก็มันไม่เคยซ้อมไม่เคยอะไรเลยครับแล้วก็เข้าสนามเลยครับไฟแรกเข้าไปปุ๊บเตะเขาแขนหักเลยครับก็เอ้าทำไมมันง่ายได้ขนาดนี้ครับผมความคิดผมนะครับก็หลังจากนั้นก็หัดฝึกหัดเริ่มตั้งแต่นั้นมาเลยครับก็มวยไทยครับก็ให้อะไรผมก็เยอะพอสมควรครับก็วันไหนที่ผมไม่ได้ซ้อมอย่างนี้ก็มีไปช่วยสอนคนอื่นเขาคือให้เขาได้ออกกำลังกายครับแล้วก็ป้องกันตัวเองได้ก็มีผมก็เคยไปสอนพวกดาราบ้างครับมีเคยไปสอนดาราก็มันพูดยากครับเพราะว่าส่วนมากคือจะไปสอนเขาอย่างเดียวครับเพราะว่าส่วนมากคือไม่ค่อยคิดตังค์สอนคือผมอยากให้มวยไทยจริงคืออยากให้มวยไทยมันอยู่กับวงการมวยไทยไปนานเหมือนกันครับเพราะว่ามันเป็นของชาติครับผมเป็นมวยได้ก็เพราะพ่อเป็นครูมวยคนแรกเลยก็คือบังคับถามว่าบังคับก็เชิงบังคับเลยครับวันไหนผมไม่ซ้อมก็โดนตีเองนะครับจนบางทีแม่ทะเลาะกับแม่บ่อยครับว่าแม่ร้องไห้ไม่อยากให้ลูกเจ็บตัวไม่อยากให้ลูกชกแต่พอผมลองขึ้นไปชกบนเวทีจริงๆก็มันเหมือนเราชอบด้วยครับแบบมันไม่ได้เจ็บตัวอะไรขนาดนั้นครับแล้วเราหาเงินเข้าบ้านด้วยเราไม่ได้ไปตีกับคนอื่นที่ข้างล่างเนี่ยครับก็เลยแม่ก็ยอมให้ชกมวยครับผมก็ชอบพี่ก็ชอบก็ได้ต่อยมวยอย่างนั้นก็ตอนที่ไปคัดครั้งแรกนะครับที่ไม่ได้ก็คือมันไม่ได้เสียใจอะไรครับคือว่าเราต้องยอมรับว่าเรายังไม่เก่งท่านอนเรายังไม่เป็นอะไรเลยคือโค้ชเขาให้เราฝึกตรงนี้ก่อนก็ถูกต้องแล้วครับแต่พอเราเป็นตรงนี้เริ่มเป็นตรงนี้มันมีเข้ามาใหม่แล้วก็ไปคัดอีกทีเราคัดผ่านแล้วก็มันก็ดีใจครับว่าเราทำได้ละ
Bang, I liked your stand-up work today, your takedowns, and your ability to keep from being taken down. We'll need to work on your ground game a little bit.
ก็การตั้งเป้าหมายไฟนี้ก็คือผมซ้อมเต็มที่เลยครับไฟนี้คือเปิดตัวเลยครับไฟแรกก็ไฟแรกก็ไม่อยากจะพลาดนะครับก็คืออยากทำไฟแรกนี้ให้มันดีที่สุดครับสำหรับตัวเองนะครับ
Welcome to One Warrior Series.
ได้เข้าครับ
Welcome. All right. When you recruit two fierce competitors like Bang and Alex, it's a good reminder that life is not all about competition. Everyone needs balance.